Well, right now, FBI Director Kash Patel is fielding questions on Capitol Hill from members of the Senate Judiciary Committee. The routine hearing, it has been going on now for more than 4 hours. Lawmakers are taking turns grilling Patel about his leadership, and some of the exchanges have gotten pretty heated.
I think you're not going to be around long. I think this might be your last oversight hearing. Because as much as you supplicate yourself to the will of Donald Trump and not the Constitution of the United States of America, Donald Trump has shown us in his first term and in this term, he is not loyal to people like you. He will cut you loose.
That rant of false information does not bring this country together. If you want to work on bringing this country, it's my time, not yours.
My God.
If you want to talk about
dividing this country,
it is
I follow you on your social media posts that tears this country apart.
To address your falsehoods.
Oh, you can try all you want to not take responsibility for what you have said. Sir, you're making a mockery of this committee. Sir, you don't tell me my time is over.
Sparks flying through the screen there. Patel revealed some new details about the Charlie Kirk investigation in this hearing. The FBI director said he would try to tamp down the political finger-pointing that has taken hold in the days after Kirk's death. NBC News national law enforcement and intelligence correspondent Tom Winter joins me now. So, Tom, what are some of the new insights into the Charlie Kirk investigation that Patel provided to the committee today?
Right, Vicki. So there was the theater, and we've seen that, Exhibit A, played out there before us. But there was some new information on a couple of different fronts today, and specifically something that you talked about at the top of the program, this idea of a Discord chat group where apparently some messages were exchanged by the accused killer here, Robinson, as well as a number of other individuals. Now, according to the FBI director, more than 20. Here's what he had to say about it.
I see the public reports that the Discord thread had as many as 20 additional users. It sounds like you're trying to run down all of that to see if that's accurate, who else may have been on that thread, what they may have known. Is that fair to say?
It's a lot more than that, and we're running them all down.
It's a lot more than 20?
Yes, sir.
And you're running all of that to ground?
Every single one.
So that's all part of the investigation. Obviously, Vicki, it'll be interesting to see what was said up until that point where other people, kind of cheering him on, encouraging to do this assassination. And what did other people know about it ahead of time? It is difficult to prove cases where somebody might have known about something in advance to be able to charge them and bring that successfully to trial. But it is something that individuals look for, and they want to know if there's anybody else out there as part of this group that could go out and commit similar acts of violence. So all part of the investigation.
Tom, let me ask you about another very high-profile case, Jeffrey Epstein. We expected Kash Patel to speak about that today. What has he said?
Yeah, so he got into it on a couple of different fronts. One of the things he was asked about is this notion of could there be anybody else? Was Jeffrey Epstein trafficking young underage girls for sexual abuse or sexual assault to other of-age men? And the question, in the course of this back and forth, Patel was able to answer that and said, and pointed to something that I think is really important for people to understand. The search warrants, the initial search warrants, and the initial investigation was limited in its scope and what they were able to get by the person overseeing this investigation, Alex Acosta, the U.S. attorney in Miami, way back in the early 2000s. So that's something that prosecutors and the FBI agents complained about at the time. They wanted to get more evidence. They wanted to get computers that were supposed to be at his house when Palm Beach police went to take them, and in fact were not there. They wanted to be able to get those items back. So presumably the evidence that they had to work with is not as high as it perhaps could be. And that's something that Patel pointed to today.
All right, Tom Winter, we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You got it.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.